Okay, so in order to begin pattern drafting, you need to measure your gauge, which is your stitches per 1 inch and rows per 1 inch. To find your gauge for your fabric, you want to actually measure over 4 inches of your fabric, and that will help you find the most accurate stitches and rows per inch. So just briefly looking at this, you want to lay your ruler down over your fabric and sort of like lay the fabric down naturally as is. I know that this fabric was made by a 2x2 rib, but I can't quite see those 2 purl stitches. They're hidden, but as I'm counting my stitches, I'm counting for those 2 purl stitches that I know are there. So if I were counting this here, I would be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, etc. So I'm counting for, even though it's a bit hidden because of the undulation of my fabric, I'm still counting for those stitches. So for our demonstration, I'm going to use a couple different fabrics. The 2x2 rib, I got 50 stitches over 4 inches and 55 rows over 4 inches. And ultimately, we want to work with stitches and rows per 1 inch. So you take the number of stitches over 4 inches, divide by 4 to get your stitches per 1 inch. That was 12.5. And you take your rows over 4 inches, divide by 4 to get your rows per inch. And I did the same thing with a 1x1 rib fabric, and the example is here. And now with our gauge, you can then begin to draft a pattern.